I wanted to come on here since I have a little time to tell you guys kind of the routine I've been trying out the past couple days, and simply because I posted on here that I was feeling overwhelmed, emotional, post-baby hormones, all that stuff. So I did something. The other night, I sat down before I went to bed and I laid out my whole day hour by hour. I told you guys that. I decided when I was going to go to bed, so I was going to go to bed at 10, and wake up at 6, get full 8 hours of sleep. And that's kind of, it depends on the person also when you decide to wake up, because at that time, Trevor, my youngest, he usually is done eating and he'll sleep for a few hours after that. So I figured 6 is a perfect time because I typically lay him back down in his bassinet at like 5:45. So I'm going to get up at 6 and then I just went from there. And it's been working great, let me tell you. I mean, I feel way more productive and I'm doing all the same stuff. It's just a lot more organized. So you get I get an immediate sense of gratification from doing that. It gets all of that craziness out of my head and helps level out some of the emotions I've been feeling. I'm less angry at my kids because everything's on my terms as opposed to the other way around. And obviously my day still revolves around my kids. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's different. You're organizing all the stuff that the kids need anyway. So there's all that. And so I wanted to go over kind of what my schedule's been like. So decided to go to bed at 10, wake up at 6, and I told you the reason for that. Also, my third kid takes 2 naps a day, one at 9:30 and another at 2:30 daily. So that was another factor when I was deciding when to wake up, because typically we eat breakfast around 8 o'clock. So clean up and then we have a little time to play and put her down for a nap. So waking up at 6 gives me time to say prayers, have a cup of coffee, just do whatever I want, scroll Instagram, post on Instagram, whatever I wanted. And then that kind of takes away me feeling flustered when I wake up to kids who are crying, kids who are wet, kids with dirty diapers. I mean, that's not fun to wake up to. So that's the whole reason for waking up. And it's just an hour before the kids wake up. That's another thing that you have to think about. You have to think about when your kids are waking up. If your kids are waking up at 5:45 or whatever, and you're waking up an hour before that, that's crazy early. And you'd have to go to bed way earlier than 10 if you want to do that. So just think of, factor that in when you're trying to figure out your schedule. But that hour makes a huge difference for me. And it's not too early to where I'm like hitting a wall in the afternoon. It's early enough. Anyway, so 6 o'clock, I wake up, I do my thing, the kids wake up, actually just my 2 middle wake up at that time, so I get them changed, just diapers, everyone's still in PJs, I'm still in PJs, I play with them for a little bit, and then at like 7:30, I go take them downstairs and I cook breakfast for everybody. By that time, everyone's awake. I unload the dishwasher and load the dishwasher. That's another must that I have to do every single day. It's one of those things that is a non-negotiable. Otherwise, it's just everything goes down from there. So when creating my schedule, I took into account my kids' nap times, my non-negotiables for the household duties, and then just went from there. And then what I wanted/needed. Okay, breakfast, and then after everything's cleaned up, the dishes are in the dishwasher, I get everyone dressed. And then I change into my workout clothes. I played them for a little bit, put my third kid down for her nap at 9:30, and then I set my kids up with some toys or whatever, and then I go work out. I've been doing 30-minute workouts. I used to be a Beachbody coach. I'm not anymore. I still do the workouts, and I'm still trying to follow the meal plan because it's worked for me in the past. After my second kid, I was like in the best shape of my life, just by doing their workouts and eating plan. So I love their stuff. Anyway, so my workouts are 30 minutes. And so another thing about that, even if I set my kids up in front of the TV it's only for a half hour, so I don't really feel bad for if I do that, as opposed to making them play in their playroom, whatever they want to do, or whatever I want them to do. So then work out, I shower, get dressed, and get ready for the day. Another thing. After I put my baby down for a nap at 9:30, I start a load of laundry. So by the time I take a shower and get dressed for the day, it's time to switch the laundry over. And then I'll fold whatever laundry is, like, I have to fold and put that away. And then I'll work on my Etsy shop for a little bit, or whatever I want to do, whatever I want to take that time to do. Lately it's been to work on my Etsy shop. That hasn't been so profitable, but I'm sticking to it because I like doing it. And then after that, I'll fold the laundry, put away laundry. I make our bed, because that's another thing I like to do. Our bedroom looks so much cleaner after the bed's made. As you can see, the bed's not made. I'm not doing that until right before I fold laundry. I like my bed made so I can fold laundry on it, I can organize and sort and things like that. After that is noon. I'll make lunch. Like 12:30, the baby will wake up from the nap. And throughout all this, my youngest wakes up. I feed him whenever he needs, so don't worry about that. I make sure the baby's taken care of. 2 older ones are eating, and then I'll get my third one from her crib, feed her, clean up after lunch, and then after that it's like free time. We play, go to the park, whatever it is. Then at 2:30 is my baby's second nap, and then I'll prep dinner. Part of my morning hour in the morning when I'm by myself, I'll pull out whatever meat I need for dinner. By the time I need to prep for dinner, I have the meat already thawed and things like that. So that's been working really well. If it goes in the crock pot, I do that in the morning when I'm by myself, etc. And then in the evenings, it's still hectic, but I have less household things to do. It's just all about feeding everybody dinner, cleaning up, baths, PJs, and bedtime. And then I'm in bed by 10. So it's been working really well. I want to show you my past 2 days. And I've been tracking this in my bullet journal because I love my bullet journal. It's so versatile. But this was yesterday. Let me see if there's anything on here I can't show. No, it's pretty good. Okay, so this was yesterday. Okay, here's my little sticker for my eating plan that I've been doing from Beachbody. I made that myself. It's in my Etsy shop if you're interested. But this is my day. I have the time, the hour on the left, and then whatever I have to do on the right. And look how satisfying that looks. Like, just being able to check off each thing. I have everything on here from, like, drinking my pre-workout drink to switching over the laundry to every tiny little thing that I want to get done. Because, again, it's that instant gratification that just keeps you going. So that was yesterday, and then this is today. So anyway, that's been working really well. I'd say my tips on if you want to do this, and I'm explaining this because I know there's another mom out there in the same season of life as I am, or someone who's feeling as overwhelmed, like anything. I know there's people who can relate. So if you haven't tried this, try this. And my tips are: figure out kind of when your kids are waking up, what time you tend to do things, your non-negotiables, so like nap times, things you need to do every single day, unloading the dishwasher, things like that, and stuff that you need / want to do during the day for yourself, drinking your coffee, things like that, and then go from there. An hour before my kids wake up is good enough for me, but figure out what's good enough for you. So I hope this is super helpful. It's been super crazy ever since I've had my 4th kid. 3 was insane. I remember being really overwhelmed around this same time when my 3rd was a few months old. I remember feeling super overwhelmed, and that's when I did a super strict schedule. And then in time, it'll just become second nature, and I won't have to like write it all down. But right now, I have major like mom brain, and just need to write everything down. So anyway, and my hormones have been everywhere. My emotions, my poor husband, I've been so mad at him. It's just, I can't explain it. I just have. So this helps me take control of a lot that goes on in my life. And then everything else, I'm like, it's just peachy. It just makes everything that much better. But I'm rambling now, so I hope this helped you guys, and I'll see you guys later.